It's Richard Herring's Objective, and please welcome Richard Herring.
Hello and welcome to Richard Herring's Objective, a new series in which I, the objectionable Richard Herring, have the objective to be objective about objects that most people object to. Why do certain accursed articles have associations in our minds that leave them stigmatised and ostracised? We see a hoodie, we think hoodlum. We see a St George's flag, we think racist thug. We see someone going on and on about how brilliant their iPad is, and we think, what a gullible onanist with more money than sense who deserves to be punched very hard in their smug face. I'm not saying all prejudgment is definitely wrong. But I want to try and work out how an inanimate object can be morally questionable and whether it's possible to change the meaning of a symbol once it's been so demonised. I'm going to try and take an item that is battered and beyond repair and make it new again, like a modern-day bagpuss, without the rehypnol-like effect on my nearest and dearest. I'm confident that in half an hour on Radio 4 I can completely reclaim the unclaimable. I don't know the meaning of the word hubris, which is a shame, because straight after this I'm taking part in a Define the Meaning of the Word Hubris competition. I'm not worried. I think I'm definitely going to win anyway. And will you please welcome a woman who will be assisting me throughout the series. You'll recognise her from off of the Heat advert, not the one that's on now, on from years ago. It's TV's Emma Kennedy!
Hello.
So what's the first object I will be objective about?
Vor uns liegt Deutschland, in uns marschiert Deutschland und hinter uns kommt Deutschland.
The Hitler moustache.
The idea for this series came out of a stand-up show I did last year in which I grew a Hitler moustache, or as it should be called, a toothbrush moustache, in an attempt to reclaim it for comedy. After all, Charlie Chaplin had it first, then Hitler came along. Kind of ruined it for everyone. It was probably the worst thing he ever did. Because this was once quite a popular moustache, but now the only place you'll see it in the 21st century is carved into the pubic hair of a naughty lady. Robert Mugabe's got a little one as well. I think it's fair to say the only place you'll see this moustache is on a lady's excuse me. That joke has been rewritten by the Radio 4 censors, so... Why has this nasal welcome mat? That's all it is. Why has it taken the blame for Hitler's crimes? Because I don't think it was the moustache that was responsible. Isn't it Hitler's final victory that he still possesses this style of face fungus 65 years after his death? And why do we only have a problem with the moustache? You can still copy Hitler's hairstyle or wear a brown shirt. People aren't shocked if you have a dog. I mean, Hitler had a dog. Go on, boy, fetch.
Excuse me? Is that your dog?
Yeah, he's called Simon. Do you want to stroke him?
No. God, no. How could you?
What?
How could you own a dog?
Sorry, what?
I don't believe you. Acting like you don't even know what you've done.
He's my pet.
Hitler had a dog!
So what?
What, so what? Hitler was the most evil man in history. Look at all the terrible things he did whilst owning a dog. And then you come along blithely owning a dog as well. I don't think it's unreasonable to conclude that by owning a dog, just like Hitler did, you're condoning all the terrible things he did and saying you think he was right.
I just thought it'd be fun to own a dog.
Yeah, well, you're either very evil or very naive. Having something that Hitler had makes you the same as Hitler.
No, you're right. Sorry, Simon. I can't look after you anymore. You're on your own. No, go away. Fend for yourself. I don't want to look evil.
Well done.
I suppose I should also probably take off this SS uniform as well.
No, that's just harmless fun. Just the kind of hilarious prank Prince Harry would pull.
I told you, go away, Simon. A woman there feeling sorry for a fictional dog. Or a sound effect. I mean, I wasn't trying to offend anyone, but, I met a lot of resistance very early on when I first had this moustache. Even before I'd grown it, my Jewish friend Dan said, you're right, the moustache shouldn't have the associations that it has, but the thing is, it does have those associations. You can't change it, and it's offensive to try. Don't know what he's got against Hitler, but it's just fascinating to me that this moustache is on the face of arguably the funniest man of the 20th century and arguably the most evil man of the 20th century, the same moustache. I'm not talking about Blakey from On the Buses and Mr. Bronson from...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?